I don't know about you, but I've been hearing a lot of negative stuff that's going around. Recession is coming, business is hard, fuel prices are going up, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the world. And yes, that stuff is going on. And I remember back in 2007 when we had one of the hardest recessions that the UK has ever experienced, and we'd only just started our business not long before. Don't know how many of you remember the 2007 recession in the UK. I don't know if it happened all around the world. I can see some hands going up backstage there. But yeah, so I'd built my business from 2002. I'd built my branding, marketing and design agency. And the guy that I went into business with had been building his business. And in 2007, we brought those businesses together and we created one bigger business, and we brought all of our teams together, and we decided we were going to build that agency together. And within a short period of time, just as we started to build up and we started getting the team in place, and we were starting to really thrive, and the recession hit. And I remember, first of all, being really scared of that word. I went into fear because everyone else seemed to be in fear around it. And then I thought to myself, well, if we are responsible for our conscious thoughts, and if we are able to create from the thoughts that we have, and I didn't know anything about the law of attraction really back then, surely we can consciously create no matter what's going on. As long as we are conscious about what we're creating, we can change and shift the way, at least in our environment, we make a difference with our business and with our clients. And that's ultimately what we did. And we said, look, we're going to create our own little brand building bubble here. We said to all of our staff, we obviously can't stop you from doing it, but what we'd really appreciate is, don't listen to the news, or if you listen to it, don't buy into it. Come in, get your head in the game, and let's focus on how we can serve. Let's be that agency that serves in the biggest way, that really delivers on our promises. And let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen with us just being, in that energy and vibrancy of service and impact? And ultimately, our agency blossomed and grew. We were taking team members on to service the amount of clients that were coming on board, while other agencies were going under because they were not just listening to what was going on. Be conscious about what's going on, but if you buy into it as well, you can very easily start taking on other people's thoughts and opinions and start to transfer those beliefs onto your own business. And I was on a mission to prove that what you consciously think is what you consciously create. And I know we have the amazing Nadine Lewis backstage, who is all about being a conscious creator. Well, I didn't even know that I was creating consciously back then. All I knew was my gut instinct was telling me, stop listening to what's going on out there and start listening to what's going on in here. And what in here was telling me was, get focused and serve. Get focused and serve. They were like the things that were really calling me. And that's what we did. And our business grew as other businesses really, really struggled. And then, of course, those struggling businesses started to come to us, and we were helping them to thrive as well.